Hello everyone. I am Adityan MD from Group 1. Today we are going to present you our project RecessionRadar, our data science and engineering project for semester 5. So what is recession? Recession basically means if a country or a state is been going on in a negative economic growth for around 6 months. So economic recessions disrupt businesses, jobs, policymaking, and a lot. As a country, as Sri Lankans, we know that how hard is it to live in a recession period because we have lived in that recession period from 2022 all the way to the end of 2023. So you might say looking at the GDP chart or the inflation chart can give you an understanding of if a current country is in inflation or not. Yes, it might be slightly true, but it does not give you a clear understanding because recession does not depend on one single indicator. It depends on multiple indicators, and mainly it depends on the relationship between multiple indicators. And as policymakers and investors or even common people, we want to know the future. We want to know how the country is going to be in 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months down the line. So that is the problem we are going to solve in this project. So the solution is divided into four parts. So first, what we are doing here is building a two-step pipeline. So the first part of the two-step pipeline is a time series forecasting pipeline, where we forecast 12 financial indicators which focus for 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months into the future. And then using those forecasted indicators, we predict if the state or a country is going to be in recession in 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months down the line. As you know, time series forecasting and regression is completely different pipelines, but we are integrating it into one simple pipeline for this project. And also visualization. We know the end user does not want to see the data science part, but wants to see results. So we have built a simple web dashboard which presents results, trends, and insights through an interactive web dashboard. So our product is a web-based tool which estimates US recession probabilities for 1 month, 3 months, and 6 months, and provides clear visualization and data-driven insights for anyone in the financial market, policymakers, investors, business owners, or even common people like us to get an understanding of how the country is going to be in the future. Now, Bihanga from our project group will give you a live demo and explain how our project works. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Vihan. I'm going to talk about how we implemented the ML pipeline. We implemented ML pipeline using two major steps, that is time series forecasting and regression using assembly. We fetched data for the time series forecasting step and then predicted 12 forecast financial factors, that is financial indicators for the current month. Then used that data feed into the regression assembling part and then predicted the current regression probabilities. In the data collection, we used Spread API and fetched 12 financial indicators. Then in the data pre-processing part, we convert GG to GG to EBITDA like that, and looks for transformation for the share price like that. In the feature engineering part, we use STL decomposition, anomaly detection, and autocorrelation features. Then we generate like 100 plus features. Then we use RFECV technique using random forest retrieval to reduce that feature for 35 features. In model training part, we use Puppet hybrid and Anima hybrid method to generate current predicted values. We do that using tree stage method. In the stage one, we use Salim and Prophet models to predict the prediction for the indicators. Then we calculated the residue using actual minus predicted value. Then we combine with lag features and calculated the execute correction. Then we combine that correction and the previous prediction, then get the final predicted value. In the second step, we use speech engine and added some features like CPI, unemployment like that, ratios, percentages like that, and also rolling stats, difference and changes like that. These generator features reduce to 30 using a random forest, and we keep the anomaly collect. Next, as the last part of the ML pipeline, We use chatbots like GVM, run random forest as base models, then use stacking ensemble with the elasticness as a measure. Then we predicted the four recent targets like that. And lastly, I'm going to show you a predictive. This is the dashboard we implemented for RecessionRadar. Here sidebar which has three tabs: dashboard, custom prediction, and information. This is working for run ML pipeline manually. ML pipeline has two major steps. First is the time series prediction, then use that prediction values using regression model to get the prediction values. After which here shows the current prediction values as a percentage, and this is the current month. This is for the next month, next 3 months, and next 6 months. Here it shows charts of the historical recent data. These spikes are the recessions happened in history. This is the current treasury yield curve from 3 months to 30 years. This is the analysis of the current treasury yield curve, which says a normal treasury yield curve. These are the key economic indicators we used in ML pipeline. These are the latest values. This is a chart showing historical data for the economic indicators we used in ML pipeline. We can deselect what we show in the chart and make the data for a specific time period like that. And this is also historical interest rates. You can also view the historical one like that. And all these values are fetched from the Fred API. Here in the custom prediction tab, we have form to get manual data input for the economic indicators. Users can manually input these values and send them to the ML pipeline and make the decision predictions for the given data. We separated ML pipeline two parts for this purpose. We can send this data and feed them to the second part of the ML pipeline, that is regression part, then get the prediction value directly. We can change this value. We can get these prediction values the current data. Lastly, in the information tab, there is a brief description about how the email pipeline works, about the project, and the details about the key economic indicators we used here, and details about the treasury yield curve. That's all.
Recession Radar isn't just a research project, it has real world impact across multiple domains. For policy planning, it helps governments and central banks anticipate recessions early, enabling timely fiscal and monetary actions. In investment strategy, it guides investors and analysts in adjusting portfolios and managing financial risks based on future economic signals. For business forecasting, companies can refine budgets, hiring, and operations to prepare for changing market conditions. And in risk management, banks can assess credit exposure and build resilience against downturns, making recession radar a valuable decision support tool. Our business model focuses on providing predictive economic insights through a scalable and value driven platform. We plan to generate revenue through three main streams: subscriptions for individuals and organizations, enterprise solutions offering customized analytics and dashboards, and white label services for financial institutions and research partners. This diversified approach ensures both sustainability and accessibility across different user segments, from policymakers to private investors. As we move forward, we aim to make Christian Radar even more powerful and adaptive. First, by integrating more global and macroeconomic indicators, we'll improve forecasting precision. Next, we'll extend prediction windows beyond 6 months to support long term strategic planning. We are also developing personalized dashboards with custom alerts and insights tailored to each user's needs. Finally, through API integration, Vision Radar will connect seamlessly with enterprise systems and third party tools, enabling automated economic monitoring. Thank you for your time and attention. We are excited to keep advancing this platform and exploring its real world potential.